Hello, my name is Jeff Ferris. I'm a Senior Solutions Architect here at Jitterbit. Today, we're going to go over your project working between your Magento e-commerce platform and the NetSuite ERP platform. So the agenda for today is first we're going to take a look at what your environment currently looks like and how it works. Next, we'll talk about how Jitterbit can improve the efficiency of those processes. We'll take a look at the product in action, and then we'll follow up with some conclusion questions, items like that. So let's get started. So from our discussions, what I've gathered is that you're taking CSV data manually out of Magento and moving it into NetSuite or vice versa. And these are going to be items like your inventory, your sales orders, your customers, and any of your shipments. So through our discussions, the items that came up that you're having trouble with is that orders are taking a very long time to process, mainly because you have to wait for somebody to actually bring those over into NetSuite, so they don't get processed for a while. Same thing with the fulfillments. They also take a while, and from my understanding, you've also experienced issues where the fulfillments just aren't picked up and the customer is never notified that their item is shipped, and it will just randomly appear on their doorstep without any warning to the customer, which is providing some frustration. And the major one that you told me about was that your inventory is not up to date in Magento. And what's happening is that customers are ordering items that you do not have in your warehouse anymore. And this is resulting in very frustrated customers and occasionally canceled orders due to this. So let's take a look at how the solution could work with Jitterbit. So rather than having a manual process where somebody actually grabs out all of the data and moves it across, we can automate all of these items. And because we are directly connected between the two systems, there's no chance for anything to be missed. So let's take a look at the benefits of going with this direction. So new customers and new orders are automatically moved across to be ready to be processed as soon as they are placed. Fulfillment notifications are automatically moved over, and again, they're tied together, and so nothing can be missed. Shipment notifications will be sent out as soon as a shipping label has been created. The inventory will always be up to date, so you don't have to worry about people placing orders for items that you simply do not have in your warehouse. This is going to drastically increase customer satisfaction. So let's take a look and see Jitterbit in action. So the example I'm going to be showing you today is going to focus on bringing over customers from Magento and customers from Magento and products from NetSuite to Magento. Now, keep in mind, this is just a short example to display how data moves between the two systems. A full implementation of your e-commerce sales cycle is going to be easily achieved. So let's go ahead and move over to Jitterbit Studio. So this is where we do all of our design work. But before we get too deep into this, let's take a look at Magento. So over in Magento, I have a list of customers. And for demonstration purposes, I wanted to show you that these customers do not exist in NetSuite. So let's go ahead and do a search. Let's let NetSuite take their time. Okay, no results found. Okay, well, let's go ahead and fix that. I'm going to go back over to Studio, and I'm going to open up what we call an operation, which is a simple concept of taking data from somewhere, in this case Magento, and putting it to somewhere, in this case NetSuite. I'm going to go ahead and run this in an ad hoc fashion. However, that's not how the solution would be tied together. This is just for demonstration purposes. In your case, what you would be doing is putting this on a schedule, and you can run that all the way down to the minute. You can also, if you have any processes that you need to run on a more complex schedule, like first Tuesday of every month or every Wednesday, that's not an issue either. So by this time, let's go ahead and take a look back at NetSuite. And I am going to just hit the Enter button. And we'll bring our customer up. Of course, once NetSuite brings it up. There we are. So my next demonstration, I wanted to take products from NetSuite and move it into Magento. So let's take a look at our products. And I wanted to show that we simply do not have any products in our Magento instance. And this is just for demonstration purposes. In your instance, we'll be able to tie all of this together, what you currently have in your Magento system. So I'm going to go back over to Jitterbit, and I'm going to open up the operation for this. I'm going to run this in an ad hoc fashion again. But though again, this would be run off of a schedule typically. So this operation takes multiple steps. So we need to take and grab data from NetSuite. We have to convert it over into the format that Magento wants, and then we'll actually create the product in Magento. Now, while we're in here, I wanted to show you how the transformation is done. So over here on the left-hand side is data that we've extracted from NetSuite. That's in a flat file format. And over here on the right is our data that we're sending over to Magento, which is in a JSON format. And as you can see, it's all nice and easy, drag and drop, all graphical based, makes it for rapid implementation. So now that this has completed, wanted to go back over to Magento, and we will refresh. And we'll have to give it a second for it to actually pull up. But now we have products over in Magento. So that was just a quick demonstration as to how Jitterbit can automate your processes to reduce errors, to increase the order efficiency, and provide you a full 360-degree view in between your systems. And most importantly, the benefit to this is that it will increase customer satisfaction. And not listed here, this is also going to reduce your operating costs and allow you to scale up as you become more popular. So again, my name is Jeff Ferris. I'm a Senior Solutions Architect here at Jitterbit. I wanted to thank you for your time. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to reach out to me. And I wanted to thank you for your time and have a great day.